The Jagannath Temple is full of mysteries and wonders. In this video, we shall tell you about 10 unsolved mysteries of Jagannath Temple which cannot be explained by science as well as logic. Did you know that the Pralaya begins at the Jagannath Temple and ends at the Jagannath Temple? At the end of Kali Yuga, there is a great flood in which the entire universe is drowned. The water of this great flood comes from a place called as Rohini Kunda, which is an invisible lake under the Kalpavata Vriksha in the southern side of Jagannath Temple complex. At the end of the Kali Yuga, mysteriously the Rohini Kunda starts getting flooded and it drowns the entire universe with its water. After the Pralaya time is over, the water recedes back into this Rohini Kunda and this Rohini Kunda remains invisible. Although the Shastras have given the exact location of Rohini Kunda, no one has been able to find it until now. And this Vatavriksha under which the Rohini Kunda is situated, it emits the sound of Pralaya. When you keep your ear on the Vatavriksha, you can hear the sound of Pralaya even today. Another such mystery of the Jagannath Temple is the cutting of the sound waves of sea or any other sound entering the Jagannath Temple complex. Once Mahalakshmi complained to Lord Jagannatha that she was not able to sleep due to the sound of the sea waves. Lord Jagannatha called Hanuman immediately and asked him to order Samudradev not to make any sound. When Hanuman approached Samudradev, he said that he was helpless and he was not able to stop the sound of the sea waves. Hanuman then does something extraordinary. He gets situated on the western gate of Jagannath Temple and stops the sound of the sea waves coming inside the temple. And not just the sea waves, he also stops any other sound entering the Jagannath Temple complex. Even today, if you stand outside the western gate of the Jagannath Temple, you can hear so much of sound, the traffic sound, the sound of the sea waves, etc. But the moment you enter inside the western gate of the Jagannath Temple, you don't hear even 1 decibel of sound. This mystery has bewildered the scientists. It does not have any logical explanation because there is no soundproofing system on the western gate of the Jagannath Temple. It is not possible to install any soundproofing system on this gate because it is so huge and it is open. The Jagannath Temple in Puri has got so many riches. Every alankara and jewelry of Lord Jagannatha is either made out of gold as well as silver. Such huge deities and so much of gold as well as silver. But do you know that this temple is not guarded by anyone in the night? There are no surveillance systems and there are no night guards in the temple. Then who guards this temple? There are sightings that this temple is personally guarded by Beda Kali. Beda Kali takes charge of the entire temple in the night and ensures not even a single paraphernalia or jewelry of Lord Jagannatha is stolen from the temple during the night. There is a Swarnakupa on the northern side of the Jagannath Temple complex. This Swarnakupa fills by itself just a day before the Jyeshtha Purnima, on the day when Lord Jagannatha receives an Abhisheka with 108 water pots. All round the year, this Swarnakupa remains dry, not even a single drop of water. But nobody knows how this well fills with water a day before the Jyeshtha Purnima and it gets automatically dried after Jyeshtha Purnima. Devotees believe that this water is coming directly from the Vaikuntha Loka. This is the water of Viraja river which is used exclusively for the Abhisheka of Lord Jagannatha, which happens only once in a year. There is no inlet or outlet in the Swarnakupa of this temple, and this remains an unsolved mystery till date. Nobody knows how the water comes in this kupa and how does it go out. Have you ever heard that the Vigraha in the temple is falling sick? Yes, Lord Jagannatha, Baladeva and Subhadra, they catch fever after taking a public bath during the Jyeshtha Purnima Snana, during which their darshan for 15 days is closed for public. The Lord falls sick to the extent that he is offered special medicines prepared by the Rajavaidya of the temple during this period. After 15 days, Lord Jagannatha gets recovered and gets ready for the Jagannatha Ratha Yatra. The biggest mystery of the Jagannath Temple is the kitchen of Lord Jagannatha. Jagannatha is Anna Brahma and Jagannath Puri is Anna Kshetra. Lord Jagannatha has come to this earth just to distribute his Mahaprasadam to all the living entities. Do you know how this food which is offered to Lord Jagannatha every day is cooked in the kitchen? The entire food, all the 56 items are cooked by itself. Nobody does the cooking like how a normal cooking happens. The pujaris of the temple, they will put all the ingredients required for the dish into the mud pots and stack all the mud pots one above the other. They light the fire, close the kitchen and walk out. When they come back, they see that the food is cooked entirely. They do not stay back for stirring the food. They do not stay back to ensure that the food is cooked, or they do not even stay back to monitor the cooking. The cooking happens by itself. As per the normal laws of science, the pot which is right next to the fire, that is the bottommost pot, must be cooking first. However, defying the logic of science, the pot which is on the top cooks first, although it gets the minimum most heat. Until today, nobody knows how the cooking goes on within the temple of Jagannath Puri, and until today, nobody has ever found out how the top pot gets cooked first. After the entire cooking is done, all the mud pots are transferred to the temple of Lord Jagannatha. When such a huge cooking is going on, there is every possibility that there can be some uncooked rice or uncooked vegetables inside this offering. The bhoga is transferred from the kitchen to the temple using a tunnel. The tunnel has got two mysterious temples situated, one at the entrance and the other one at the end of the tunnel. At the entrance, there is a temple of Agnishwar Mahadev, a Shivalinga whose responsibility is to ensure that the cooked food is only served to Lord Jagannatha. When the food passes by the temple of Agnishwar Mahadev, he monitors each and every pot and checks whether the rice is cooked or not. If the rice is uncooked or if any vegetable is uncooked, he cooks it and then sends it to the bhoga of Lord Jagannatha. Just before entering the temple, there is a Vigraha of Sri Yoga Narasimha on the end of the tunnel. Yoga Narasimha ensures that only the pure bhoga is offered to Lord Jagannatha. If there are any impurities in the bhoga, like the hair or even the intention of a person who is transferring the bhoga, immediately the pot breaks mysteriously. Nobody knows how this pot breaks mysteriously, but when the pot breaks, they find some or the other impurity in the pot. Until the Naivedyam is done to Lord Jagannatha, there is no fragrance in the bhoga. However, as soon as the bhoga is offered or the Naivedyam is completed, the whole temple is filled with the fragrance of Mahaprasadam of Lord Jagannatha. Until now, nobody has been able to find out how is it even possible for the food to emit fragrance, that too after the Naivedyam is complete. Another unsolved mystery of the Jagannath Temple which surprises everyone is the flying of its flag in the opposite direction of the wind. Until today, nobody has been able to figure out that how is this flag able to fly in the opposite direction of the wind. Many devotees have observed that all the flags in the temple are flying to the direction of wind. However, this one flag atop Neela Chakra flies to the opposite direction of the wind and also the opposite direction of all other flags in the temple. These unsolved mysteries and wonders of the Jagannath Temple prove only one thing, that Lord Jagannatha is the Supreme Lord. Nothing is impossible for him. Jai Jagannath.